get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? Push it down, push it down. I'm the one for good and call phones blown up. Ring my doorbell, feel the love, feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink.
What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? It's Jelly Sound. Jelly Sound.
I'm Jelly Sound, and you're watching Metroid Fusion, Episode 1. Let's get into it. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR388. What a clever planet name. Couldn't just call it like Xenon 5. Oh, he jumped over the missile. I hit him with the missile. Oh. A dangerous foreign life form. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. Wow, wow, wow. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. See, someone's good at naming organisms, but they're not good at naming planets. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. I was disoriented, and once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Did you hate that? Every time. Woo! Oh no! Aliens! Oh. There's hazmat suits. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to the Galactic Federation headquarters. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Oh. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed. Ouch. Dramatically altering my physical appearance. Aww. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. Oh, whew. I thought this game was gonna be over before it even began. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. Vaccine Metroid. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay, or proper testing, or science. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Woohoo! Those beautiful special effects. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Am I a bounty hunter still? Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. Spoilers! We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. I'm worried that the text is gonna fill the whole screen. Please don't. Please don't. Urgh. So, they took my suit, which was infected, and all those animals, and they sent them to that place we're going. And then there was an explosion, and I got scared, got so scared. So scared because of the explosion far away. My mission, should I choose to accept it, will be overseen by a computer, because that makes sense. And the computer is higher rank than I am, so do that with what its will. I guess I gotta take orders or something. Oh yes, a trip down memory lane. This doesn't seem like a very logical design for a building. Or an airlock, for that matter. Like, what? So the Federation gave me this new ship. Is this what all Federation ships look like? Or do they specifically design a ship like a... kinda like me, for me? I don't know. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, go to the quarantine bay. They really beat you over the head with that exposition. Alright. Jump around. So it looks like I'm all weak now. Was all that exposition just to say that they Metroided me? Metroided, being the thing in a video game where you start off like your character, because it's either a sequel video game or they just want you to be super badass, with all of the best stuff. And then through some silly circumstance at the beginning of the game, you lose all of your abilities. Examples are Castlevania Symphony of the Night, every Metroid except for Metroid, God of War 3, I can't think of any others, but yeah, that's, oof. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Biosigns? Does that mean there's something fun to play with? Ooh, and the power's out. And we got spooky music. Oh, look at that. There's an explosion and stuff. So much detail. Some rubble in the background. Up here's the quarantine bay. Oh, hey, it's that thing. Oh, no! It's a... Oh! I've been reinfected by the X parasites. But I'm not dying? I guess I gotta go drift into an asteroid belt before they'll do anything. So, something blew up here, and... yeah. I guess that was all I needed to do. Cool. Started off slow, I like it. Let's go back and have the computer explain to me what the hell's going on. Hello, computer. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection, only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. So this organism is just a gelatinous blob that can float around. Is that what they're trying to tell me? And Metroids, which I guess Metroids are kind of also just blobs. So that's believable. Alright, whatever. That's why the vaccine worked. But change your cellular makeup, you will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons, because that makes perfect sense. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. Okay. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. I don't work for the Federation. Now, get going. I've released the lock on all level 0 hatches. Look for blinking hatches. Oh. Well, okay. Level 0 hatches, huh? Does that lag this one here? Ooh. Oh no, it's an X-Parasite. Let's fight him. Well, I feel like that's gonna wrap it up for episode 1. Thanks for watching, and we're trying this new episodic thing. I figure it's easier to watch a short video than it is to watch a super long one, so see ya until next time.